Welcome back to the bench. Today we have something slightly different. We have an unboxing video. This is my first unboxing video, and I'm absolutely super excited about this because what I have is 3 very large parcels which have just been delivered. It came from one eBay auction. I paid quite a bit for it. So let's see what's inside. Okay, parcel number 1. It is, can you guess? Let's just turn this on its side, it might be easier to get these out. Oh, they're pretty heavy. In fact, it's probably going to be easier to try and roll this over again. Or is it? Can we do that? Oh, yeah. Because this is quite heavy. Oh. Oh, it's a bit tight. Sell that again on eBay. Looks like it was well packed. And if you're thinking it looks like monitors, you're right. Not only is it monitors, see, you can see this, but they're Commodore monitors. A few dings and scrapes, but you know, wow, this is still in place. It looks like it might be broken back there. Looks like the peg might be broken off or part of this, but probably something we can repair using the good old super glue and baking soda. Still has its stand. So this is a 1084S monitor. Okay, and as you can see, we've got TTL and linear RGB. Is that a thing? It even has a VCR button. Interesting. So we've got composite and audio, Alka, whatever that is, CVBS, who knows. We've got aural adjustments. Oh, they seem to be fine. No SCART socket, but I'm just wondering whether the circuitry is actually there for the SCART and whether we can just pop in a SCART socket and turn this into a SCART monitor. The overall condition is good. It looks like there's a headphone socket at the back there. So I'm not sure this thing has internal speakers. I'm guessing it does. Yes, it does. Okay. So yeah, the plastic's a bit worn. Looks like the plastic is yellow underneath. Interesting. It doesn't. And then here it looks white underneath. So I don't know. Somebody painted this? Who knows? I'm not going to plug these in and switched on just yet because, you know, you just don't know what's going on inside these things, whether they're going to power up or whether they're going to go poof. So let's stick that one down here. Mine by Bolt Head. And our second monitor is also a 1084S, but it's a slightly different version. You can see this one is quite yellowed. Again, we have the flap, but it has all the controls. Yeah, there is some damage, but that's not from shipping. You could see that crack in the eBay listing, so I don't know whether I can just push that back together. It looks like it's had a pretty hard drop, so hopefully the tube's good. I mean, the monitors was just kind of a bit of a bonus on this lot. They're not the real stars, and why I bought this lot. But yeah, so this one has RGB input, as well as the S-Video Chroma and audio. So this is a 1040 84S-D. And this one is also 1048S, but what is the subtype? This is a -P. So I'm not sure what exactly the huge difference is between the two, although the -P looks like a much more modern screen than the D. I'm guessing maybe the D stands for digital. But yeah, we can certainly fix that bit of bezel with a bit of glue at some point. And gotta find some room. So that was certainly probably the heaviest of the parcels. Now for the next heaviest. Oh, blimey. Okay. Again, seems to be well packed. Are we getting all this in the shot? Yep, just about, because these are pretty big boxes. Okay, item number one. Ooh, I think we're gonna flip this over. This is quite heavy. Let's get that underneath. Break anything? Can you tell what they are yet? Oh. Put that back on eBay later. Wonder if I can put in that cool glass breaking sound effect that Perifracted does. This is upside down, so you know, must be the Australian version. Let's see. Yeah. Well wrapped again. Okay, like the way. Half a ton of bubble wrap. And we have an Amiga 2000. It has a green power LED and an amber HD LED, so hopefully that means it's going to be a Rev 6 board. Fingers crossed. Okay. So that's one down. And we have another Amiga 2000. Okay, and this time it's an Amiga 2000 HD, and it looks like we have some kind of mod here. So I'm not sure what that's for. One wire's come off, and another wire just fell off, and the third wire just fell off. Chuck that on eBay. Okay. So this one's obviously got the hard card in it. It is a bit dented up on the corner here. Again, that wasn't done during shipping. That was clearly shown when I viewed the photos. So we have a 2000 and we have a 2000 HD over here. Hopefully there's not too much battery damage. This has two just floppy drives in, that has one floppy drive in, and it looks like some kind of DIY modification here. Somebody's cut this out. Not sure what was in there. Maybe this wire's got something to do with it. Bit thirsty at the moment, so Prost. I want to quickly whip these open and see if we got any surprises inside, because these were sold as seen. The seller didn't know really. I don't think they knew much about these machines. The video, all these ports they're completely bashed in, but again, that was already done before shipping, so it's nothing to do with bad packing. At least all the screws seem to be here. So I suspect these were probably at some point thrown into a dumpster, and somebody's, yeah, the whole top, that's also bent in. It's a shame, but maybe we can bend this out. I do have another case which isn't all bent up, but the problem is that, yeah, that one's a bit rusty, whereas this one's not so much rusty, just bashed in. Yeah, even the video port here is all dented in, serial port. So yeah, this has been dumped. Maybe something heavy's been thrown on top of it. Maybe that monitor with the crack in it. Maybe that's landed on top of it at some point. So might be a bit of a struggle to get this off with all those dents in. Let's see, this side seems to be loose. Oh yeah, they go the other way, don't they? Silly me. Pull off from the front, something rattling around inside. Yep, certainly the dents are probably making this a bit difficult to get off. Okay, that's a nice surprise. The person thought to leave this in here. It's not the original one, I don't think. It's not an original Commodore one. It looks like it's off a PC, maybe? Because this is the original one. Okay, let's see what we've got inside. Oh, that's nice. So this one was listed as with having a hard card, but it looks like it's also got a memory card in there as well. And yes, it's a Rev 6 board. Awesome. What version of Rev 6 I don't know, because there's no other sticker. But yeah, we've got the hard card, which looks like, yes, it's an original Commodore one. So it looks like it can also have some memory on the card. I would have to check that out. I'm not sure which card it is. But let's have a look at this card. Okay, so it's using these funky little DIMM modules. Or SIP modules, are they? Not quite sure on the name of those things. But yeah, looks like there's a slot for 2 extra. I mean, basically they look like normal Sims, but with pins on instead. Looks like, I would say this is probably, what, 2, 4? You can have 6 here and then another 2 there for a total of 8, which would take the board up to 9 megabytes, which is the maximum. See, we can just gently, yeah. So yeah, it's just some kind of SIP package. So maybe I can find another 2 of those somewhere online for a good price. And I do have 2 megs that I can put in there as well. Because the other day I got off eBay This is an Amiga 500 2 meg expansion, but it came without the Gary adapter. But I did get it for a very good price. I think it was like €18 plus €2 for shipping, so €20, which is not bad considering that these are the 511000 chips. So that's good. So we have the hard card, and yeah, it looks like there's a kickstart ROM switcher on there. The battery is very nice. Literally, it is very nice. So we're going to have to get that out of there pretty quick sharp. Let's just do that now. No, I won't do it now, I'll do that off camera. It looks like it has leaked. It doesn't look like it's leaked much. There's only a small amount of leakage on there. So, where's my little torch? Yeah, doesn't look like it is got very far. So, still not sure what subversion it is. It's a Rev 6, but I can't see whether it's a 6.2, a 6.3, 6.4. It's definitely a 6. Keep my fingers crossed. It's going to be a like a 6.4, and then it would have the 2 meg Agnes probably in there and the Super Denise. Can't quite. Can I see the number on Denise down there? No, it looks like a standard Denise, so it's probably a Rev 6.2 board. But yeah, definitely a ROM switcher in there, but there's only one ROM, so somebody took the ROM out. Okay, let's just pop this back in here. Let's stick it in anywhere. Run out of room in here in a minute. My small little workshop. Let's quickly look at this one. Now this one, the case is in a lot better condition. Again, there's a slight bit of damage to the ports at the back. Yeah, I suspect these were both rescued out of a skip at some point. Somebody's thrown them in the skip and then somebody's seen them and gone, oh, like to have those. And this one actually has a flicker fixer in it. Looks like the volume knob has been cut down or snapped. Looks like it's been cut down actually. But yeah, that's definitely a flicker fixer. But it doesn't look like there's any other cards in there. It looks like there may have been some other cards in here, but it's been stripped. So somebody took the expansion cards out. Yeah, there was probably maybe a, I don't think there would have been a CD in here, maybe a 5¼ inch floppy, maybe there was a PC card in here at some point. Slightly different screws. That screw is not a case. That looks like it's from inside the machine. And it's been well worn. Oh yeah, it's probably been opened quite a few times, this one. Okay. So yeah, this is also a Rev 6 board. Awesome. Oopsie daisy. Trying to brain myself with it. And yeah, looks like there's been a lot of bodging going on in here. There are wires going. That's for the LED. That's for one LED, but this is going back here and then all the way over here to the other LED, which somebody's obviously extended for some reason. So yeah, it's probably had some kind of hard card in here at some point. This is actually some kind of telephone wire by the looks of it. So yeah, unfortunately, this one's been stripped down. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This looks like it might have a 2 meg Agnes in it. There's a daughter board in there, in the Agnes slot. Our flicker fixer is there. Somebody's put a rubber foot there. Yeah, I want to get that fucker off, pardon my French, and see that board. Because that will be a bit of a jackpot if that is what I think it is. And it works. Okay. Oh, floppy cables in better days. Obviously I will want to power these power supplies up without anything being attached first. Make sure that the voltages are all okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody's been doing some bodging on the wiring loom there. But yes, we have a 2 meg Agnes chip on there. And Paula, where's Denise? Denise is an 8373R4. I think that's just a standard one, isn't it? It's got kickstart. Label says 40.63, Amiga 2000. The label is falling off. There's nothing actually seems to be written on the chip. Oh, looks like the battery has only recently started leaking on this one. Because, yeah, there is virtually no, there's a tiny amount of battery leakage there. Tiny amount. So this board could have been in operation until not too long ago. There's a bit of a scratch on the silk screen there. Apparently, the silk screen's all a mess. Yeah. So if you look at this, there is a tiny amount of leakage coming from it. I think there's a small bit of moisture on the board and just on the corner of the CPU socket. But yeah, it has 2 meg of chip RAM. Awesome. Not sure if you can see that on the video. No. Okay. Let's get this wire out of the way. Let's lift this up for you. So there, you can see the daughter board, and it's got the 8375, and it's a -10. So that's that's a 2 meg Agnes chip on there. So I'm super excited about that, because that won't just fit in here, it'll also fit in a 500. So, you know, I would be tempted to pop that into a 500 to give me 2 meg of chip RAM on there, if it'll go on there. Bit of a crude job soldering that in. Looks like somebody did that themselves. And yeah, with a flicker fixer. There's a Multivision 2000. I do have a similar card, an older version of this Multivision 2000, but that doesn't really seem to work. So what I'm hoping then maybe is I can use this to test some of the chips, because hopefully the gals are going to be the same, because that's the only thing on that chip that I can't test are the gals. So yeah, I am super happy. So I've got a ROM switcher in the other machine. I've also got the 2 meg in here, which I didn't realise about. Obviously, yeah, the person didn't know what was inside these things. What's that? Some screws. So yeah, they've been left rattling around. There's a tiny little screw there. Don't know what that's from. But definitely, I'm going to have to make sure that everything is okay before powering this thing up. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that very minimal battery leakage. Once they've finished filming this, I will get some vinegar on there to neutralise that. Quick sharp. there's your power supply and drives. These are probably going to need a good clean up. These are FB354s. They're both the same, but one has the flap and one doesn't. Interesting. That LED is flushed, that one sticks out slightly. It looks like there's a lot of dust inside this one. Not so much in that one because of the flap. So yeah, we're going to have to get those out and cleaned up. Okay, and the third and final package. If that wasn't already good enough, where'd my knife go? Oh, I've lost my knife. Or is it under here? Nope. Okay, here's a different knife. Okay, first out of the box. It's a C128D, and it actually has the film. I know it looks like the Commodore logo is all rippled, but I do believe that is just the protective film that comes on it when it's new. Oh, that feels good. Awesome. So it is. There's a couple of blemishes on it, probably due to sunlight, but yeah, this thing has definitely been opened before. There doesn't appear to be any screws in this case, unless they're, oh, they're not under the feet. Okay, I didn't know that they did ones that had just plastic clips. Interesting. I have a spudger here. Interesting. I've never seen one with just plastic clips before. So let's have a quick quiz, because somebody's obviously had this open, whether it's to repair it or they just took some parts out. That one came off easy. The other one seems to have come off easy, but the middle one doesn't seem to be. No, that one's too wide. It's not probably not the best way to do it. No, that doesn't want to come off. Okay, I'll have to wait until another video to see what's going on inside this thing. So, quick look through there. We've got the crappy cardboard paper RF shield on there. Doesn't look like there's any corrosion or anything in there, so it looks like it's just yellowed for years of use. Made in China. This must have been one of the really late models, because I do have a C model, and that still has screws in there. Okay. Oh, something wrapped up in here. Okay. What could this be? Power cable. Okay, one power cable. And Model S2. This looks like S2. I think this is not cartridge. Well, it is a cartridge of types. It's for a printer, because obviously the C64 doesn't have a parallel port on. It's serial. I think that's what that's for. Okay, big item. Any guesses? Can you tell what issue is yet? It's an Amiga 500. Bizarrely, that spring is still on there. There's some damage to there, but that's not too severe. Plungers are gone. But I have plenty of spare plungers and springs. I have an entire keyboard with the spare parts. Floppy drive button is still there. It's got both flaps, which is good, always good. Do we have a memory card inside? Oh yes, we have an original, looks like a 501. %, okay. Somebody has written on there. Awesome. So, yeah, it looks like somebody's repaired this, because I can see Captain tape on the edge. It is soldered right through, so you can't take it off, but yeah, definitely somebody has had a look at this. I don't see any battery in there. Unless, did they ever do a model that didn't come with a battery? No, I think I can see no, it's a resistor pack. I don't see a clock chip in there, I don't see RAM. So yeah, maybe this is, because this is pristine. I mean, Jesus, there's not even any rust on it. Awesome. That'll clean up. So, yep. You never know what's going to be inside these things as well. There could be a ROM switcher. There could be also be a Gary upgrade in there as well. Not a Gary, an Agnes upgrade. Something rattling a bit loose inside. And, oh, workbench 1.32. Yeah, not sure what condition that's going to be in. Right, time for a quick drink. All this hard work, unboxing all this stuff. We have another Amiga 500, although this one is somewhat more yellow. This is definitely going to be a candidate for retro brighting. It's very yellow. The keys are disgustingly yellow. You can see here where somebody's had a sticker on it and they're taking it off what colour it used to be. Okay, we got a switch, house 9 on and off. Oh, there's even a disc in the floppy drive. Hybris, Hybris, ROM shift Schließen. So maybe some kind of ROM software. So maybe this has got something inside it. It's definitely got a RAM card. Let's just quickly whip that out and make sure there's no battery on there that's going to leak everywhere. Come on. And this is where I rip my hand apart on the cheese grater. Oh, ouch. Yes. Yucky. There is a battery on there. Def by Varta, although I'm not sure that one is a Varta. But let's just whip this out because it has started leaking, but it doesn't actually look too bad. Okay. Again, I'll have to get some vinegar on here quick sharp just to make sure that doesn't go any further. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit on there. But the good thing is that everything is socketed on here. 514256 is, yeah. So that's a half meg and your standard O key. No, that isn't the standard O. Maybe it's 62X42B. But what I'm not seeing is a crystal. Okay, so where's the crystal? There's no crystal and there's no load capacitors for a crystal. So maybe this one's just using a simple RC network. Who knows? Okay, so there's a little bit of rust on the underside of the keyboard. I suspect that may be from the battery leakage. So we can put that cleaned off. Okay, let's get rid of that. Put that on eBay. Sorry for the camera wobble. So, yeah, told you, cheese grater. Looks like it's got a bit of a crack in the case here, but yeah, that's nothing too severe. That can easily be fixed. Certainly a lot less damage than that poor one that I got before. The switch is completely knackered on here. It's pushing in. Maybe I can fix that, who knows. It's only a switch, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, this one's never been opened. The warranty seal is still intact, although it looks like somebody's had a go at the cover here. Looks like the mice have been eating it. That's a shame. But yes, this one is still warranty sealed. At least on the front. The back one's been ripped, but yeah, you can tell nobody's actually been in there because it's still intact. So I don't know what rev these are yet. I suspect this one might be a rev 6 and the other one maybe is an earlier rev 5 or something. So this is my eBay haul. So we've got an Amiga 2000, an Amiga 2000 HD, which is just a 2000 with a hard disk card in it. We've got two Amiga 500s, a 64C, and two 1048S monitors. So that is my eBay haul. So, as always, thank you for watching, and yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of more Commodore stuff coming up in the next few weeks. I'm going to test all this stuff out and get it all up and running. Get it cleaned, recapped. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.